could you tell us now about that incident that left you blind? What do you remember about that day and the moments immediately after?
I remember it as if it were yesterday because I mean this is a moment in my life that has changed my life forever. So it was a holiday, and the job that where I worked, I would not work on a public holiday. It was the 24th of September. It was Republic Day, and he had to work. And that morning, about after, so I know it is a holiday, so I sleeping in late. Children don't have to go to school and everything, so I sleeping in late. Usually by 5 o'clock, I am up 5 a.m. But that
Yes.
day, a little after 5, I now turning now starting to feel the coziness of my sleep. I was awoken. He like shook me violently. Hey, get up! So I like, oh, what's going on? If it was an emergency with one of the children, because they had their own homes and stuff. If it was an emergency with one of the children, I didn't think he would have approached me in that manner. So he woke me up, shocked me, get up. He had my phone in his hand. Who is this? I said, look, I didn't even look. I didn't even turn to pay attention to what he was referring to on my phone. I said, boy, when son come up, let me deal with that, my man. What is wrong with you? You know, casually, and I brushed him off and I went back to lie down because, I mean, I'm so glad to get the extra rest.
Right.
And within seconds, I felt a blow to my head on the left side of my head, like the jaw there, my left jaw. I felt a blow to my face, and instantaneously, the my mouth filled with some warmth, this gushing warmth in my mouth. And when I flew up off the bed, I got up kind of, in a trance, kind of like, what is this? I felt as if it was a dream. And he's standing there in his boxer shorts alone. And when I remember it clearly, I had on a light blue t-shirt. That's what I went to bed in. So when I spewed out what was in my mouth, I realized it's blood. And I passed my tongue. I feel in little things in my mouth. I spewed it out. I realized it's some of my teeth. When I passed my tongue, I felt my gum. And I looked at and I'm screaming. That episode, my children got up because I'm in the hour of the morning and I'm screaming and they got up. And when they came out, I remember my daughter, 4 years old, came and said, what happened to mommy t-shirt? The front of my t-shirt was soaked with blood. And I didn't even have I didn't know what happened after. I think I charged at him, but all I know in the aftermath, I lose. When I passed my tongue, I realized 3 of my teeth had came out. 2 came out. One was almost loose, but it had burst through my upper lip on the left side, burst through the flesh. So my teeth was piercing through my lip. And I told him, I said, leave. I hear my children screaming. I said, no, this. I said, leave. Leave. And he grabbed up his things. Well, as I said, he was in a boxer shorts. He grabbed up his things and while he out there, this is the occasion when I called my mother because I said, no, well, I have nowhere, so I'll have to go home, but I can't just show up in front of my mom with this. I called at that moment after 5 in the morning and I told her what was going on. And my mother erupted. I've never heard my mother carry on like that. She said, put him on the phone. I put the phone on speaker. I said, I don't want him nowhere near me. I put the phone on speaker. And she said, why you hit my child? And he's looking for excuse. She talking with this next man, and I went to and my mother repeated, "Why you hit my daughter?" And he continued to look for excuse. He said, "Listen to me. If you know what good for you." And by that time, he was out of the house. She asked me, she said, "So how are you going to deal with this?" I say, "Well, I have to go to the hospital." I say, "Because if you see what this man do to my mouth, all the time I talking to him, my teeth is protruding through my lip." I say, "If you see what he do to me."
Did he hit you with an object or was
No,
it his
his
hand?
fist.
His fist. That is
Yes.
huge.